Hey, what's up guys? Gundam NYC here again with another Gunpla review. This time we have the Crossbone Gundam X1 full cloth type GBFT. And first off, I have to give a big thank you to my buddy over at the Gunpla Collective. He actually sent me over this kit to review. If you guys aren't a part of the Gunpla Collective, we are a group of guys on a Discord. We chat about a lot of stuff. We always give each other tips. Any questions you guys ever have, you can always come and chat with me or chat with any of the other great builders that we have there. So if you guys want to check that out and join, just hop down to the bottom of this YouTube video right now, click that link, join, and join our collective. So he also does a lot of really cool giveaways and things like that, so you can check him out on Instagram also at the Gunpla Collective. But with that said, let's get into this awesome kit right here. So this kit was a lot of fun. So I had a few different feelings about it before even starting off with this kit, was because one, I didn't expect the color to be the way that it was. So it's this very pearlescent white, so it's got that pearl look to it. It's a very nice kit. And also just a little side note, what you guys need to know is that this kit is painted. Out of the box, this is one of the first things I have to tell you guys. If you aren't comfortable with painting kits and you don't like stickers, this is definitely not the kit for you, just because there is a lot of work that you need to do with this kit. So this kit out of the box is it's bland. It's very plain, but what really enhances a kit and what makes it amazing is you adding the paint to it and you really making everything pop. So this red right here looks amazing when you paint it in and things like that. I painted in the crossbow. It could use a little bit more paint. I forgot to do the yellow on there and the black on another handle part. But the knees I painted, the gray pieces right there are painted. The skull right here is painted. I painted yellow pieces on there, yellow on the top right there. And it's just little details like that that you don't want to paint, or that you don't want to use stickers on. So on the inside, if you check in there, painted that red. So this kit is amazing when it comes to articulation and things like that. And just the look of it's so menacing when you sit on your shelf, and it has so many effect parts to it that it is one of those kits that is worth the cost of it from just the look. But let's go into the actual articulation and everything of the kit, and I will go back into my own thoughts about the kit. So I'm just going to take off this weapon real quick. So when we're messing around with this kit, it was a lot of fun because of these effect parts and things like that. So just give me 1 second to take that off. And here we go. So from the beginning, we have the normal head rotation, goes all the way around. It gets a little bit stopped because of the little torso, whatever we want to call this, the collar right there. So it's a little bit forced to do, but the head rotation is really good. You can move it around very well. The arms are very limited in their motion just because of these big skulls that we have here. So we can move them around in a full circle just like so. But the only thing with that is that you want to be careful with that just because of the pieces. You don't want to use that too much because you don't want to loosen that joint. So just be very wary of that when you're posing it. The torso, yep, just like that. So you don't want that to happen. So with the torso, it is on a single ball joint right here on the waist. So these go all the way in a circle. I'm not really going to move those around just because I don't want to loosen too much stuff. And now each one of these cloth pieces are on an individual ball joint. So you can move them up, forward a little bit, but they'll pop out if you move them too far forward. Let's pop that back in. You can move the back ones as well, just like that. And the same thing with this. See, that's what I don't want to happen. That's why you got to be careful with this. Let's pop that back in. And then, yep, having issues with this one right now. So this is my exact portion of this kit that I say be careful when popping it in and out. So just so you guys know also, these skull pieces can be used as like brass knuckles for the kit, but you don't want to keep popping that in and out. So I would suggest, if you're doing some shots with the kit, take the shots of the kit and just glue them back in, because you don't want those popping out all the time. And the same thing with these small skirts as well. They can go forward like so, out a little bit, but again, because those are attached to the this skull piece right here, you don't want to move it too much. So now onto the legs. They do a great bend all the way up. You can fold it a little bit more, but the only thing that really stops it is the back skirt right there. Feet, side to side, they're on one ball joint down here, and that ball joint can go forward and back a little bit. Then we have the kneecap that is on a singular ball joint that's attached to the piece inside here, so on the leg hinge. So there's a good amount of feet rotation when it comes to, or feet movement when it comes to this kit. But you just want to be careful with just the movement of it, because some of the stuff will pop out if you move it too much, and you don't want it to get too loose. So just be mindful when you're posing it around. Don't glue everything to this kit, but there are a few pieces that could use gluing also. So just think about it like that. So next we have one of its main weapons, which is its beam saber. This is all paint right here. I painted the inside black. This is yellow. There's a sticker that comes with it, but it looks terrible on it, so you definitely want to paint it. Same thing on this side. The skulls are the same way too. Painted those skulls in. There aren't stickers for those skulls, so if you're not painting the skulls, you're really going to want to, just because it really makes the kit pop a lot more. Handle as well was painted, so there's that. And then this piece comes with these effect parts that go right into here. You can keep it like this, where it has these two pieces into it. So there's that. And then you can go ahead and attach this piece as well. And now you have a very large beam weapon, which is really nice. It's great that they gave you all the beam effect parts for it too. And then one of the main weapons to this kit is its crossbow. So this crossbow looks really nice once it's painted. It's very, very boring when you first put it together, because this is all molded in a single color gray. So that's one big thing that you need to take heed of, is that if it's not going to look like this when it first comes out. Got a little bit of yellow on the bottom that I messed up that I didn't want to take off. But also, even for me, I didn't paint all of it. This part should be yellow. These two fins right there should be yellow. This should be a navy blue. That should be a navy blue. And that's about it that I have left to really paint on this. But I just really was focusing on these cannons right here and the inside of these. So just know that when you get this kit, there's a lot of work that you can do to it, but that's really what makes it fun. That's the great part about this kit, is that it's what you make of it. So when it comes down to it, you really put a lot of time and effort into something like this to make it look so much better than out of the box. But with that said, my final thoughts on this kit are 100%. It's a definite get for me. You really want to buy this kit, but this is a kit for people with a bit more skill with painting. The build itself is pretty simple to put together, but when it comes to really making the kit look great, you're going to need a lot more skill than the beginning Gunpla builder. So just be mindful of that. You really want to build towards your skill level. And this one is sort of, I would classify it as like a higher up high grade, just simply for the fact that to make it really look good and to make it look box accurate, you need to have very good skills with painting, because there are a lot of very small details here that if your hands are shaky, you're going to have a little bit of trouble doing it. But if you really do want to challenge yourself as a beginning Gunpla builder, by all means, go for it. Shoot for it. Never be afraid to try something. But just remember that if you're just buying this kit itself to hopefully have something that's out of the box and looks great, this is not the kit for you. You're going to have to do a lot of work to get it looking good. But other than that, I give this kit about, I'll say like a 7.8 out of 10. Great kit. Wish it was a little bit more accurate in certain places, but for the most part, great. So once again, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Gunpla or Gundam NYC. Messed up my own name. Good job, me. But also, it's a big thing if you guys can help me share these videos so I can get more of following, so I can start doing bigger videos for you guys. And also, don't forget to follow the Gunpla Collective. He's here on YouTube as well. He's also on Instagram. And don't forget to join our Discord, and the link is on the bottom. So, until next time, guys, I will see you soon. Peace.